Dirty old notes, dirty old notes. Hi everybody, welcome to the Harmonica Barge. Dirty notes. What are they? How'd you do them? Where are they? Let's talk about this. Dirty notes is kind of harmonica players talk. I believe other musicians call them intervals or partial chords or double stops. No, double stops is only on string instruments. Who cares about that? On the harmonica, two notes which are next to each other or adjacent. Probably the most common dirty notes, the one we always hear, right? So we all play that one. It's one of the first things people do on the harmonica, right? When they pick up the harmonica and they want to play bluesy, they play 4 and 5 together. And it sounds super cool. We get a train sound if you add a bit of 6. The other common one, 3 and 4 draw, of course. And here I'm just trying to play the notes as they are before. Of course you could bend those, and some people might do that when they're not trying to bend it. It's quite nice to have control over that bend if we want to start to bend it and manipulate the note. First of all, I recommend just trying to play 2 together. If we go back to that 4 and 5, if you're already playing dirty notes, stick with this because I'm going to talk about some other ones which are maybe a bit less used. For beginners, a great way to try this, and actually this is a good exercise anyway. If I was to play hole 4, and I want to play that as a perfect single note first, I don't want to just do everything dirty, unless you're Bob Dylan, but don't talk about that. No, I love Bob Dylan. Here's my 4 draw. I want to let that bit of 5 in. And right away, if I just do that with quarter notes, I play clean 4, 4 and 5. Clean 4, 4 and 5, all on the draw. Right away there, that's quite a nice thing to do to control it. And actually, if you listen to any sort of Sonny Boy 1, you'll hear him doing a lot of these techniques where he lets in partial dirty notes and then interrupts them with single notes. Quite a nice exercise. You can do that with a shuffle, taking a 4 draw, hitting that dirty note. And just to simplify this so you can get control over your dirty notes, do the same on 3, letting in a bit of 4. Trying to get control over that. My students tell me that this is easier with pucker at the start. I can't remember because I've been tongue blocking so long. Maybe it is easier to be more precise, but you can totally do this with a tongue block. Once you get used to it, you've just got to, you'll be opening the embouchure a little bit to let that bit of the adjacent note in there. Using these in riffs is very cool. But actually, just trying these simple exercises is really good at first to make you a bit more conscious of how you're using the dirty notes. Maybe just try really using them as an effect sometimes without putting them in licks. You know, if you're playing a blues and the tempo's here and I just want to make some rhythms. Go clean. It's not really about the lick, but what I want to get you to do is just be really conscious of how you're using the dirty notes so you can manipulate the effect for maximum drama. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and give me the thumbs up on the bottom of the vid, just below me, right below me. You can see the little thumb. Is it that way? Is it that way? I don't know. You'll find it. So one master of dirty notes is a harmonica player who you'll know I like if you've seen any other of my videos, called Peg Leg Sam. He's often playing 3 with a bit of 4 in. Really making these nice rhythms. So do check out other lessons I've got on Peg Leg Sam if you're interested in that. So another player who loved to play dirty notes, the genius harmonica player Sonny Terry, and in particular he had this signature dirty note. Well, I would say that's a signature part of his style, where he would hit the 6, but he'd let in a little bit of 7 at the same time. So you'll hear this. Do check out my other lesson on Sonny Terry if you're interested in that. There's one more interval or dirty note that I wanted to talk about. Of course, there's more on the harmonica. There's all kinds of combinations. Just wanted to give you probably the most popular ones for playing in second position. This one's perhaps a bit underused, I would say. Pegleg Sam, I hear a lot of this in his playing. Also, fantastic harmonica player called J. Bird Coleman. If you've never heard him, do check him out. Amazing rhythmic style. And I hear a lot of this. So what am I doing there? I'm actually playing a 2-draw. And I'm letting in a little bit of 3 with that, and it's kind of really obvious in a way. So I've got a 2-draw, a root note, and the 3-draw. I've actually got a major third there for anyone who knows what they're doing, yeah. Bit of a train vibe there. It's got this real nice old school kind of feel. You can use your tremolo. Play some country blues rhythms like that, get really groovy. So I would say with these dirty notes, try and not only mix them up, but be conscious of what you're playing. Are you playing the 2 and the 3? Are you playing the 3 and the 4? You might play all of these and be mixing them up already, but sometimes having this bit of focus and really having clarity of what you're doing, even if you're adding a bit of bend to the notes, which is another thing, of course. You might call that a dirty bend. I'm playing a dirty note or an interval, and then I'm bending one of the notes. I might be bending 2 of the notes. I might be bending one of the notes a bit more than the other one. And I would suggest have a go of this. Try making some really angular sounds on the harmonica. Really exploit this dissonance, which is such a wonderful thing on the diatonic harmonica. We have this in our power as harmonica players. So I hope this lesson was helpful. Do let me know in the comments what your favourite dirty notes, how are these working for you? Are there any other intervals that you really like which I haven't talked about? And of course, do check out my courses and my in-depth lessons where I get into a lot of these textures and break down melodies with lots of these old school effects. And I'll see you for another video very soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.